Hi.
Alright, okay everyone, I'm not going to show my face in this video. I'm still in my pajamas, just like a few of my little boys here.
I got a sty effect.
And Aiden has a sore eye, so we just wanted to explain why he looks a bit funny today. Alright, so I just want to quickly show you the car and how, telling me, we think we're going to put the baby seat in the middle here, but I'm really quite undecided because we've got a few different options. There's the pram. We're going to see what it's like just having it laying flat, but that means we've got to put 2 seats down, which is a bit annoying. It also means we need to use this seat, which was going to be, I was just going to leave it out altogether to make a pathway. Anyway, so we've got a few options, but we're going to see what it looks like. So just pop this up, Owen. Oh, we've got the booster. So pop it up all the way. Strong muscles, muscles. There we go. All right, booster on. Okay.
And then,
the other thing is that
and when the baby's born, it will send here.
That's right.
And
Yeah, it might be a little bit tricky getting that booster out. I mean, the baby seat out, the capsule. So that's why I was a bit undecided about whether to put it closer to the door, like this seat here. Anyway, we also need Aiden in the back because he's the biggest and he can sit in the back without a booster, whereas this seat in the middle row is a bit bigger and Aiden would need the booster to sit safely in that seat. So,
but I can't because my shoulders are too big.
But he can't fit in the booster anymore. His shoulders are too big. So he is old enough to be without a booster, but he seems to fit best in that back seat. Anyway, so that's where we are so far. Okay, I'm having a little trouble getting a good angle because the video on my phone kind of feels like it's zoomed in or something. But here's the capsule that I've followed all the instructions and fitted it this morning. So I just wanted to show you a few of the features. I am of course going to get it double checked by a proper fitter, car seat fitter, just to make sure I've done it correctly and that it's as snug as it can be. I think there could probably be a little improvement with getting it a bit tighter. So I need an expert for that, but there's a level indicator here down the bottom to ensure that you've got it at the right level. It clips in through this slot here. So that was really easy. And it can be a lap sash belt as well. And then there's the anchor that comes around the back. I'll just move that booster out of the way. Okay, there it is down there. So that's really, really tight. Now the one thing that like I said, there's always going to be something that you don't like about stuff, even if you love the product, is that it's got this tether, which I know is for safety, so obviously we'll be using it. But the tether comes all the way around the back and is secured, like you slip it, oh I don't know if you can see it there, but you secure it in this blue part to make sure it's in the right spot. Okay, and that ensures that, you know, the capsule is secure. However, I can see that this will make it a bit harder to get in and out of the car. So the latch, maybe if I move the seat forward, I'll just move the driver's seat forward a bit. Okay, so the latch is right here. Excuse my messy porch. Okay, that's the latch you pull and then pull the seat out, you know, with the handle. So it should be nice and easy, but with this tether it's going to be a little trickier. And the one thing that I was disappointed about, see there's still a little bit of movement there, so I want to get that tighter. what I can do, and it's meant to go around like through the canopy, so I can take the canopy off very easily, and then I don't have to kind of juggle the canopy as well. So I could just leave that accessory off and just put it on when it's on the pram. That's one option. But yeah, what I was disappointed at is I've actually got a car with Isofix anchors down here and on the other side as well, in this seat as well, and I was like, oh, the Isofix would have been so much easier and less straps kind of going everywhere, and probably easier then to take it in and out. So I just wanted to show, because I did have a Google, you know, I checked out YouTube to see if there were any other like videos to show me whether I'd installed it correctly, and they were all American. And in the American ones, they have the Isofix, so it's a completely different install. And it looked a lot easier, like without all these straps and stuff. But that's Australia for you. Even if you've got Isofix, apparently you still need to have it tethered to your anchor, like your normal anchor. So we've got a bit of catching up to do, I think, in Australia. But here is the seat. It is a really beautiful seat. I like the one thing about putting it in the middle seat, I think it will get the most shade, so baby won't be, particularly because baby's going to be born in summer, because apparently this can get quite hot, this insert, but you only keep that until baby's, you know, while baby's newborn. So once they're a few months old, or you know, once if it's a big baby, but at some point you would take this insert out and they don't need that, so there's still all the protection and padding on the sides. I've just got the adapters just sitting in here for the moment. These are the adapters to put it onto the pram, and the manual. But there we go. That's what it looks like without. And this handle also can move back out of the way if you want it to. So I'm just a bit undecided about what to do with the canopy. I'm still umming and ahhing about whether I should maybe put it in this seat, so that it's easier to kind of put the baby seat, you know, to grab it out of the car, because that's the curbside seat. But this seat in the middle here does not have a lap sash. It's only got a lap belt, and I really hate putting my kids in a lap belt only. I feel a lap sash is much more secure. So that's why I tend to go with the baby seat in the middle. But yeah, so I'm not sure how. The whole idea of getting a capsule was so I could kind of just clip it in and out easily and take baby along if baby's still has fallen asleep in the capsule. I don't have to wake baby, but I may end up just taking baby out anyway, just so I don't have to worry about unclipping this all the time. So that's the one little tiny thing I'm a bit disappointed at, and Isofix would have fixed that completely. I wouldn't have had that issue. But anyway, I'm really happy with it. Like, it's just beautiful. I'm so excited to have baby join us at some point. But yeah, there's just all these decisions, and see, I've got the pram in the back there, and it looks a bit messy now with the booster just sitting there. But yeah, I'm undecided as well whether to put the pram that way, so having the two seats folded down and lying the pram flat. It certainly will be easier rolling in and out, or whether to put the seats up and just squeeze it into the boot. So if I do that, then I would probably take this seat out so the boys can just hop into the back easily without having to climb over. Or I could just leave it folded down, I'm not sure. So too many decisions, it's driving me crazy. Anyway, so there you have it. That's how it fits in a Australian car, and we'll see how we go. I'm sure, I guess one good thing about it is that the fact that there are a few different options means that I can choose what suits us best, instead of just having to go with the one and only way it fits. So I should see it as a positive, I think. Okay, last thing, I'll just show you the alternate configuration. I could have the back seats all up, so Aiden would sit in that seat. Owen wants to sit in the booster at the back instead of in the front there, and the pram would go upright. Now with it facing that way, I can keep the visor on. If I turn it around, then I have to take the visor off because it just doesn't fit. Hang on, there, let me explain that again, sorry. So if I have it this way, I actually have to take the wheels off. Now that's a little bit of a pain because the whole reason I got this pram was so I didn't have to fiddle and faddle. But one thing about it is the wheels are so easy to put on when you're not holding a camera. They literally just clip in like that. It's so quick, and there's the button and they just come straight off. So in, off, and just kind of throw them down there. So I can have it facing that way and just remove the wheels so it fits. If I want to turn it around then and leave the wheels on, then I can fit it, but it needs to have the visor off, which is just a zipper. Sorry, yeah, there's a zipper, and I have to take the bumper off. So I think it's probably easier like this and just taking the wheels off. But yeah, I'm still undecided because it did look quite handy just being able to roll it in. I'll just show you the seats. So here I've got the seats up, and so I'll have two kids at the back. I hate using that middle seat because it's only got a lap belt and I really don't like those. So they've both got their lap sashes on the sides. Baby will be in the middle. Kai will be over there in his booster. He's got to squeeze past though, but he says he doesn't mind. I don't know, that would really annoy me. Again, I'm still deciding whether or not to keep the canopy on or just take it off because it might be easier. And then this seat I could take out completely so the kids can just walk in, but again they said they don't mind climbing over, so having it there might be handy. I could just pop it up. Oh, sorry, I just turned the video off accidentally. Anyway, so I could just pop it up like this and then use it to sit in while I hold baby and then place baby in. So yeah, it just depends on how we go. I guess I don't need to decide now. I need to stop overthinking this, I think, and just relax, wait till baby comes and make a decision then. Anyway, so that's the configuration as we've got it at the moment. That's the alternative. Okay, bye. Okay, just a quick postscript. I have discovered that if the seat is folded in the forward facing position, that it actually folds in such a way that you can pop it in the boot without taking the wheels off. So when baby's older, it'll be easy enough to just pop it in like that. It doesn't fit around like if I were to face it the other way with the wheels against the seat, because it just kind of falls forward. So yeah, so it does fit in there upright if it's forward facing, and that's where you flip the seat forward and then fold it that way. When it's facing mum, like rear facing, then the wheels need to be taken off because it's not quite as compact. Bye everyone.